Hello everyone and welcome back to Dr. Carminati's channel. I'm thrilled you're here today as we dig into a topic of monumental importance, specifically a framework that shapes the very foundation of our digital existence. If you're new, this is Dr. Carminati's channel, and this channel exists to explore the deep, often hidden structures that govern our world, offering you tools to navigate it with clarity and purpose. So, grab a notebook, settle in, and let's embark on a journey into the NIST Cybersecurity Framework 2.0, a beacon of order in the chaotic realm of cyber risks. Let's get started. Ladies and gentlemen, picture this: a world where your data, your business, and your very identity hang by a thread in the vast, unpredictable wilderness of cyberspace. Hackers lurk, systems falter, and threats evolve faster than we can blink. This scenario isn't a dystopian fantasy. It's the reality we face every day in 2025. But fear not. The National Institute of Standards and Technology, or NIST, has developed a powerful tool to help us manage this chaos. The NIST Cybersecurity Framework 2.0, released on February 26, 2024. This framework isn't just another technical manual. It's a roadmap, a taxonomy, and a call to action for every organization, big or small, public or private, to stand tall against the digital storm. Today, I'm going to unpack the NIST Cybersecurity Framework 2.0 for you with the intensity it deserves, because understanding this framework isn't optional. It's essential if you want to thrive in this modern age. Let's begin at the core, literally. The NIST Cybersecurity Framework, also known as CSF 2.0, centers on its core a structured set of cybersecurity outcomes organized into 6 functions: govern, identify, protect, detect, respond, and recover. These functions aren't just buzzwords. They're the pillars of a disciplined approach to managing risks that threaten your digital life. Imagine the core's functions as a wheel, with each segment interconnected, spinning in harmony to keep your organization secure. At the heart of this wheel lies the govern function, the strategic mind that sets the tone. The governance function establishes your cybersecurity risk management strategy, communicates that strategy consistently, and ensures that the strategy aligns with your mission and stakeholder expectations. Without the govern function, you're a ship without a rudder, drifting aimlessly while threats close in. Now move outward to the identify function. This function requires that you know your assets, including data, hardware, software, systems, facilities, services, personnel, and suppliers, and understand the risks those assets face. The identify function is about shining a light into the corners of your operation, asking, what do I have, and what could go wrong? This clarity enables you to prioritize efforts, ensuring resources flow where they're needed most. The protect function follows, arming you with safeguards to secure those assets. Think identity management, access controls, training, and data security, tools that lower the likelihood and impact of cyber attacks. The protect function isn't just about defense. It's about seizing opportunities, turning security into a competitive edge. However, what happens when the inevitable occurs? That's where the detect function enters the fray. The detect function equips you to spot anomalies, indicators of compromise, and potential attacks in real time. The detect function serves as your early warning system, feeding into the respond function, where you take decisive action to contain and mitigate incidents. Incident management, analysis, and communication become your weapons here, turning chaos into a controlled response. Finally, the recover function steps in to restore normalcy, bringing your operations back online and learning from the ordeal. Together, these 6 functions form a cycle, a relentless pursuit of resilience that demands your attention and discipline. Now, here's where it gets fascinating. The CSF 2.0 doesn't dictate a one-size-fits-all solution. The CSF 2.0 recognizes that every organization, whether a sprawling corporation or a small startup, faces unique risks, missions, and tolerances. This flexibility is the strength of the CSF 2.0. The core's outcomes aren't a checklist to be ticked off mindlessly. They're a hierarchy of functions, categories, and subcategories that you tailor to your specific context. The order and emphasis you place on these elements depend on your particular needs, resonating most with those who operationalize risk management daily. This approach isn't about conformity, it's about creating a strategy that aligns with your reality. But the core alone isn't enough. Enter the CSF organizational profiles and tiers, which add depth and structure to the CSF 2.0. The organizational profiles enable you to map your current cybersecurity posture and define your target state, comparing where your organization currently stands versus where it needs to be. The profiles serve as a diagnostic tool, highlighting gaps and guiding your progress. The tiers, on the other hand, measure the rigor of your risk governance and management practices, offering a spectrum from basic awareness to adaptive, proactive defense. Together, the profiles and tiers provide a language to assess, prioritize, and communicate your cybersecurity efforts, bridging the gap between executives and technical teams. What makes the CSF 2.0 stand out from its predecessors? The CSF 2.0 builds on past versions with a sharper focus on governance and supply chain risks, areas often overlooked yet critical in today's interconnected world. The CSF 2.0 also offers new resources, such as implementation examples and informative references, which are updated regularly on the NIST CSF website. These tools aren't just theoretical, they're practical guides, including quick start guides that help smaller organizations leap into action alongside their larger counterparts. Creating current and target profiles becomes a strategic exercise, allowing you to compare your security controls and adapt swiftly. This evolution reflects a fundamental truth. Cybersecurity risks continue to grow relentlessly, and managing these risks must be a continuous and deliberate process. Let's pause and reflect. Why does this matter to you? If you're a business owner, a tech professional, or even a concerned citizen, the CSF 2.0 offers a framework to protect what's yours. The CSF 2.0 isn't just about preventing breaches, it's about turning security into a strength. Consider this. An organization might identify excess facility space, partner with a hosting provider, and relocate that organization's financial system to reduce risks while boosting revenue. This action isn't passive defense, it's an active strategy, a testament to the CSF's versatility. For those new to this, the path is clear. Start by exploring the NIST CSF website, where you'll find the full document and supplementary resources. Dive into the quick start guides to grasp the basics, then build your organizational profile to assess your posture. Engage with the community profiles to see how other organizations apply this framework. This journey of discovery demands that you confront your vulnerabilities head-on. Please don't shy away from the complexity, embrace it. The CSF invites you to integrate it with broader enterprise risk management, aligning cybersecurity with financial, privacy, and reputational concerns. This holistic approach is what separates the prepared from the vulnerable. Now let's address the skeptics. You might think, this sounds like bureaucracy gone wild. But hear me out. The CSF isn't about red tape, it's about clarity in a world of uncertainty. The CSF doesn't prescribe specific actions, but points you to resources, global standards, guidelines, and practices that you can adapt. The CSF is a living framework, refined through years of collaboration across industry, academia, and government. The acknowledgements in the document serve as a reminder of this collective effort, a testament to the framework's credibility. Share your lessons with NIST at cyberframework@nist.gov and contribute to the framework's evolution. For the ambitious, this is an invitation to delve deeper. The CSF's online suite, informative references, implementation examples, and more expands your toolkit. Use these resources to understand your risks, prioritize actions, and communicate effectively with stakeholders. Whether you're an executive setting policy or a practitioner securing systems, this framework speaks your language. And for those with a technical bent, consider how automation might enhance your profiles or tiers, though that's a topic for another video. This brings us to a critical point. Cybersecurity isn't a one-time fix. Cybersecurity is a mindset, a discipline that evolves in response to emerging threats. An organization just starting out needs the CSF as much as a seasoned team with sophisticated defenses. The value of the CSF lies in its adaptability, providing guidance that endures. As we stand here, the digital landscape shifts beneath our feet, but the CSF 2.0 offers a steady hand to guide us. So, what's your next step? I encourage you to visit the NIST CSF website, download the document, and start creating your profile. Engage with the resources, ask questions, and apply this framework to your life or business. The path to security begins with awareness, and this video marks your first step. Now I want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Have you faced a cyber challenge? What do you want to learn next? Like this video if it sparked your curiosity, and subscribe to join me on this journey of discovery. Let's build a community that thrives in the face of adversity. Until next time, stay vigilant and take responsibility for your digital world.